Hello, Monday. Lord Almighty, help me survive this fucking week. So, July long weekend basically like kicked my ass. Don't get me wrong, like I had fun, like a really fun weekend actually. But fun equals busy, and babies equal busy. So I had a fun, busy weekend. But all busyness aside, it was really good. We hung out with friends and got a bunch of stuff done on the house, as you guys saw in my stories. Like all the doors are up on the cabinets, all the cabinets are installed, the hardware's up on the cabinets. And the island does look better than I thought it would, which thank God. I mean, I still haven't like made my full decision yet, but it does look better than I thought. So that's a plus. And the place only fucked up on two, so. Oh, actually, three things they only fucked up on, and that's also a plus. Because to be honest, I expected way more things to be fucked up because the guy, before we even got our cabinets and ordered them, the guy measured twice, and we got like they do like a little drawing and send it to you so you can like sign that that's good. And he fucked up on the measurements, and Scotty had to remeasure and send him the actual measurements. So the fact that only three things are fucked up and they're little things, they're not big, like one's a door. They didn't send us drawers for that big tall cabinet you guys saw, and then they sent us the wrong doors for underneath the sink. So they all can be fixed, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, so it's all plus that they only fucked up three things. Big relief. But oh, guys. Oh my god, guys. No hot girl summer here. Because we finally have AC. Fuck yeah. Woo! Joy to the world, we have AC. Yes, that is right. No more boob sweat, no more ass sweat, and no more cold showers for this bitch. Hallelujah. I mean, like, it was a fuck ton of money, but it is literally the best money that we have spent in this whole house yet. Like, we never had it the first year we lived in our Newcastle house, but it was surrounded by trees. And here, there's no fucking trees beside the house. Like, we have trees on our lot, but it's like in the backyard of the lot and at the front of the lot, which we have like a really long driveway. So there's nothing really around the house. And fuck, oh my god. So there's no shade. So no shade plus no AC equals no bueno. But thank God we have it now. Very exciting. And as you guys can tell, I can breathe again. Thank God I can breathe again. It's a great day. I don't know if something just stopped pollinating or what's going on, but I can breathe again, and I haven't taken allergy medicine for 2 days in a row now. I also can sit in AC without feeling like I'm going to die. So, big things this week, guys. Big things. But in all exciting news as well, I finally get to do some fun stuff this week. And by fun stuff, I mean start to get ready for Harp's B-Day party. She's turning 1, and I mean, like, it's not a big party, but, like, it is her first birthday. And I've really been looking forward to it because I didn't get pregnant during the pandemic. I got pregnant in, like, October. But I was, like, 6 months pregnant when the pandemic hit. So, was it 6 months? Yeah, around 5, 6 months, whatever. So, as like a first pregnancy and baby, since you're young, you think like, oh, I can't wait to have a baby shower and like have family with you and stuff. So, when I wasn't able to have like the conventional baby shower, but I did get an amazing drive-by one. Shout out Emily and Mads. It was great. And I got like a little social distance friends one, which was also amazing. But like obviously it wasn't what we all envisioned for our first baby shower and whatever. But I remember being so upset about not getting the conventional one, and my mom was like, "Don't you worry. Her first birthday, we will go like all out." And so I think I've had that in my head for the last year. And for a while, to be honest, like I didn't even think it would happen. So the fact that we can have an outdoor party for her, it makes me so fucking happy. Obviously I'm gonna go all out. Duh. Like, we're having it at my parents' house. They have a pool. I got a jumpy castle. We got lawn games. Bunch of cute decorations. And my girl Rachel back. Shout out Rachel. God bless her. She's doing all of Harp's like cupcakes. She's doing her smash cake. And if any of you know her, she does everything amazing and has like such a good attention to detail, and she's so good at what she does. So it's very exciting that she agreed to do harp stuff for her birthday. So I'm pretty excited about that too. But let me tell you, the only thing actually that I was dreading from her birthday, this sounds so stupid, but it was gifts. And like, kids these days have so much stuff. Like, even from Christmas, she's got stuff that I still haven't even like unpacked yet. So I was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do when all these people ask what she wants and what she needs? Because she fucking has everything already. So me and Scotty were like, what can we do? And we're like, she doesn't really need anything, and she doesn't really get like the whole gift thing yet. Like, she doesn't even really enjoy being around strange people. Obviously, COVID baby. But anyways, so we put in the invites that gifts aren't necessary, like, at all. But if you do want to do a gift, which most people, like, even if you say they're not necessary, they're going to bring one anyway. So we're like, put a donation to Sick Kids in her name, which is awesome. Or we are saving for a swing set to get her for our new like backyard. But they're fucking so expensive. So a contribution would be amazing as well. Because if any of you didn't know, these swing sets are so expensive. Which I didn't know any of this until we started looking. But like, a good swing set is like $1,500. And that's just like the one you see at Costco. So I thought it would be an awesome thing for this year for her penis. That's her nickname. Let me call her sometimes. Her penis. And I've heard of more and more moms doing this for their kids now. So instead of the kid getting hundreds of presents that they don't need and will literally barely play with, I've heard of moms like, it's like a $5 party, it's called. So instead of getting a gift, you just give like $5, and then the mom will take the kid to the store, and with all the money they will buy like one gift for the kid to pick out at like Toys R Us. Or like we're doing like for a swing set, we're gonna put it all away for a swing set. So yeah, moms, if you want to steal my idea, go ahead. But yeah, we're having her party not this weekend, but next weekend. Her actual birthday though is on the 12th, and we're gonna spend the day at the zoo. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also because like, we've been so fucking busy, like getting the house ready, and Scotty works, and I have Harpy all the time. So like, getting a day for all of us just go to the zoo together is gonna be really enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to it. Not looking forward to her being one. I know, tear. Oh. But we did take her to get her 1-year-old cake smash pictures things, and oh my God, shout out Justine. She always does such an amazing job. We were leaving afterwards, and I was almost crying because like, this year just went by so fast. And holy balls, she's gonna be a year old, and then she'll be in obviously a few years, but it goes by so fast. She'll be calling me a loser and like slamming doors in my face. So yeah, that's my life right now. Also, because I'm extra, if you guys have any cool birthday party decoration ideas or little extra things you can do for birthdays, just let me know. Our theme is sunflowers because I love sunflowers, and that's where we're doing. So, not where we're doing, that's what we're doing. But yeah. Okay, guys, so for the first small business this week, I wanted to shout out Cheesecake Medic. That's Cheesecake Medic, Medic, all one word, on Instagram. Her name is Carol Rix, Rix is the last name. She makes these cheesecakes. Lord almighty, these cheesecakes. I ordered one for Harp's birthday just because me and my mom went to the Markets by Dream Day in Bowmanville because they have that new, like, what do you call it? Kind of like cafe thing at the front now. And she started selling these like little cheesecake like sample things. You get 6 of them. And I was like, oh, I always wanted to try these because I was going to order some for Father's Day, but she was all booked up for orders on Father's Day, so I didn't end up ordering them. So I was like, oh, well, I finally get to try her cheesecakes. So I bought the cheesecakes, and me and Scotty, holy fuck, this is literally the best cheesecake me and him have had ever. And that's saying a lot because I'm a cheesecake connoisseur. These cheesecakes are amazing. Like, so friggin' amazing. So, if you want to try the taster, go to Markets by Dream Day in Bowmanville. They're in the front cafe in the little fridges on the right-hand side at the back. Holy jeez, they're so good. I've only tried 3. I tried the toffee one, the creme brulee one, and then the Oreo cookies and cream kind of one. My favorite so far is the toffee, and the creme brulee was a second, and then cookies and cream, but they're all good. And I have 3 more to try. But I'm ordering one for Harp's birthday, like I said. These things are amazing. Her prices are great, and you will not be disappointed if you order these cheesecakes or cheesecake or whatever you want to do. They're amazing. So again, that's Cheesecake Medic, like paramedic, but Cheesecake Medic. That's on Instagram. Mondays Are for the Girls is following her. So if you can't find her, you can just scroll through who we're following and you'll find her there. Her name's Carol Ricks. And she's the OG creator of the gourmet split personality cheesecakes. So I think she can, I haven't seen on the Instagram, I don't think. Oh, actually, I have. She can do split cheesecakes. So like half one kind and half another kind, which is fucking awesome. If you have 2 kinds you can't pick, duh. Or if you have 4 kinds and you can't pick, you get 2 cheesecakes and you get 4 kinds, which is a great idea as well. But throw her a follow, get a cheesecake. You will not be disappointed in the cheesecake, especially if you like cheesecake. You'll be like, oh, Brie was right. So throw her a follow, order a cheesecake, and if you don't want to order it through her and you just want the samplers, go to the Markets by Dream Day and enjoy. All right, guys, so check her out. Let's get into some fails of the week. So first of all, I will share mine. Well, it's not mine, but it was a good one. So basically, Harp took a little tumble off the couch, and at first I was like, oh, she's fine. And the nurse in me was like, oh, she's fine. No, like, she's great. But then she got like a good little bruise starting to form after the redness went away. So like the mom in me was like, oh, go get her checked out. Make sure everything's okay. So the doctor I used to work for, I took her in there and then they checked her out. So I was like, okay, great. Anyways, besides that, here's where the fail comes in. So when they check out a baby, for those of you who don't know, they always need their weight, height, and head circumference. But the weight has to be like naked baby weight. So you literally have to strip her down naked, like no diaper or anything. So I stripped her down, and since I used to work there, they just like let me do everything. But Scotty was holding her while I was trying to turn on the scale, and the scale was like not cooperating because it wasn't plugged in. Anyways, she started to pee all like Scotty was holding her like you hold a baby like upright, and she started to pee all over Scotty. So Scotty, instead of putting her over the sink that was right there, or like grabbing the diaper I just pulled off her and like putting it on her vajayjay and covering it, he just literally pointed her outwards and just let her go all over the floor. Literally, she was peeing like a boy, just right onto the floor. It wasn't even like going down her legs. It was like a perfect stream, and he just like held her there while she did it. And so he was covered in pee, and when I say covered in pee, like I mean when we left, because the clinic is just at a Harmony and Roslyn there. So when we left, we just went up to Winners, and I had to literally go into Winners to get him a new shirt. But I was dying because he's just like, what the fuck do I do? Oh, and I was like, dude, like, it's just baby pee. Like, it's not a big deal, but big deal to him. So I went, if it was just me, I carry extra shirts, mind you, but I would have let it dry if it was me. But he made me go in and get him a new shirt. And that was our fail of the week in our household. But I didn't get a bunch from you guys this week, so clearly you all had good weeks. But I did get a couple, so I will read them. First one I got was my dog locked me out of the house for 2 hours. When I read this, I was like, oh my god, I would literally lose my shit. Because, like, I don't have, like, a scale. Like, I don't go, oh, well, how do we fix this? I go from, like, 0 to 100 real quick. But I also read this, and my dogs aren't necessarily, well, they are smart enough, but I don't think Cooper, like, he doesn't stay still long enough to even see how to do that. And Bryn is a cage rat when we're not home because she's a destroyer of everything. But fuck, if my dog fucking actually did that, I'd probably bust a window. But you know who you are who wrote this in? Write me back and let me know how you got back in the house. Because I remember one time I got locked out. This was just Brianna stupid locked herself out. Or no, actually, Brianna wasn't stupid. The fucking keypad ran out of batteries because Scotty's cheap as fucking got batteries from the dollar store. So it always died. Who would have thought batteries from the dollar store? Not fucking good. Anyways, so I had to break in through my window in my basement. And Coop didn't know it was me, and he was fucking losing it and trying to bite my legs and feet. So I want to know how you got back in. I hope it's a fun way because fun ways make good stories. Anyways, get to the next one. Next one I got for the fail of the week was strep throat and a stomach ulcer and a text from my boss saying, call me. Ooh, girl. You better get that shit under control. I mean, that's definitely not the summer look you want to be sporting, you know what I mean? Vaccinated and ready to mingle because I know who you are. Also, maybe you got a raise. Usually, call me isn't a good thing, but I'm trying to be optimistic for you here. But, yeah, maybe you got a raise. Hopefully you got a raise. I actually didn't get an update on what that was for. So again, update me on how that went for you. But hopefully, guys, I get more fails next week. So praying that you guys have shitty weeks so I can get more content, basically. But I do have a fucking bone to pick with you fuckers. So I sported my fucking tan line out there for you guys. No, not even for you guys, for the fucking world to see. And did I not get one from you? No. This is a give and take relationship, guys. So, now show me your long weekend tan lines. Like, this is how it works. I'm joking. And kind of. Slightly, no, I'm not, actually. But, yeah, send me your tan lines. But, I know, okay. I literally wrote this on my phone so I could mention it on the podcast. Me and Scott were watching this thing on YouTube. Because at night, sometimes we just, like, grab snacks and, like, just get into the YouTube wormhole. Anyways, it's BBC Top 10 Wildlife Moments. And it was crazy. With all, like, the animal shit and everything. But one fucking segment was about wild hamsters. And me and Scott both looked at each other when he said, like, you know the guy's voice that's in these wildlife things. He's like, the wild hamster looking for food. And me and Scott are like, wild hamsters. We're like, what the fuck? But then we're like, I guess every animal has to be wild. But like wild hamsters, never seen one. And the idea of it weirds me out. But I don't know if you guys were like, when I said this, were you like, what? Wild hamsters? No fucking way. But yeah, if you did, I had the same reaction. But yeah, it's a little funny fact for you. Maybe I'm the only one who didn't know about the wild hamsters. If you're looking for a good watch, though, go on YouTube and type in BBC Top 10 Wildlife Moments, and it's good. There's this fucking bird, too. He mimics every sound. So one was like a Carl. He was like trying to like show his shit to all the other ladybirds. And then they like mock, what they're supposed to do is like mock other birds. But I guess like he's in a more industrial forest area. So his thing of mocking other birds is like one was a car alarm and another one was a chainsaw. And I was dying. It was fucking hilarious. So yeah, watch that because you guys will love it. And for another small business mention of the podcast, I wanted to throw a shout out to Justine Rains Photography on Instagram. I love Justine's photography. Like, she's done all of my pictures for Harper. She did her newborns. She did her Easter photos. She's doing her cake smash photos. And when we have another baby, she will do all of their photos too because she's amazing. I found her, actually, I was recommended her by my sister-in-law who got her kids done with Justine. and she's amazing. She works with you with any time, any day you want to do, any theme you want to do. Like, I wanted to do sunflowers for Harper's Cake Smash. She took care of getting the cake. She got all the decorations. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I just had to bring a cute ass baby, which, hello, have you seen her? She's fucking adorable. I'm biased, but anyways. So yeah, that's Justine Rines, Rines, photography. It's all one word. Again, Mondays are for the girls follows her. So if you see you can't find her on Instagram or something, just go through who we're following and you can get her there. I'm also going to post Harp's photos so you can see how cute they are. And for all you people who, she does literally like family photos. She does newborn shoots. I've seen her do maternity shoots. I've seen her do boudoir stuff. Like, she does amazing stuff. It's, like, it's crazy how cute all of this stuff is. And, you know what I mean? Even if you have 2 kids, she does 2 kids together. Like, for, like, the newborns, I've seen her do, like, the newborn and then, like, the sibling with them. She does an amazing job. And I could never say anything bad. She's super nice girl. Always works with you. Make sure you're happy with what you get. And her prices are great. I love it. She does the farm stuff too with like alpacas. She does the Highland cows. And she did this one. I know she did it last year. And I was talking to her at Harper's Cake Smash. She said she's going to do it this year, where she gets a horse and the girls, like, she does, girls or boys, whatever you want to, and she does a unicorn shoot. Because she'll put a horn on it and then, like, do her magic, and it looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I saw these last year and they were so cute. But yeah, throw her a follow and use her for literally everything that you need because she does an awesome job. Anyways, yep. So that's Justine Rines, Rines, photography, and that's on Instagram. And throw her a follow and use her. She's great. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys heard last week's, or like maybe you missed last week, but if you're like me, you don't listen to the next week. You have to listen to the last week and then listen to the next week. So if you're behind, go back to the last episode and then catch up after. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, we talked about like what happens when you die. And at the end of the podcast, I thought about something and I really wanted to like share my thinking on it, but I felt like I needed to think it through before, just to like not word vomit it everywhere, and I wanted it to come out the way I intended it to in my head, so I wanted to wait to talk about it though, and think it through. So here it is. I got a response which was involving like God and meeting him when you die. And again, definitely a possibility. And someone also said reincarnation, which we talked about. And as someone told me, that's, well, like, because I didn't know for sure, so I wanted to like double check, but it's part of the Hindu religion, as I was told. And then I realized a lot of what people think happens when you die, or believes what happened when you die, it comes from religion. So that being said, it got me thinking, like I was saying, no one really knows what happens. And everything is a possibility. Okay, you can't deny that, because no one fucking knows, and everything is a possibility. Okay? We're all on the same page with that. Anyways, got me thinking into a deep wormhole. There are so many religions with all different like gods, theories, ideas, whatever you want to call it, but there's only one right answer. And yet everyone swears that they are right in what they believe. And no one will ever be like, I could be wrong, or there could be other things out there. And people like devote their lives to following religions. Now, I'm not a religious person, nothing against it. It's just not how I grew up. It's not my thing. I am baptized as Anglican, but my parents aren't, like, we never really like went to church and like followed up with that. And I know Scott's Catholic. But yeah, it's not like a big thing in our household, like religion and going to church or going to a place of worship or anything like that. But I definitely don't knock it. I did go to Catholic high school, but in Curtis there's slim pickings in high schools, so it was either Catholic school or Dirty Curdy. So I was like, I guess I'll go to Catholic school. And I had just met Scott, so that was kind of motivation too. But anyways, side story. Grade 9 was solely like, because you had to take religion all 4 years. That was like a mandatory thing. So grade 9 was like solely based on like the Catholic religion learning. And then grade 10, 11, and 12 was world religion, which I found super interesting, and I loved learning about that stuff. We also got to do trips to like different temples and stuff like that, which I found awesome. And we got to go to fucking Mandarin. I don't know how they fit that into the curriculum, but we got to go to Mandarin, which was cool. We get to stuff our faces. Anyways, so when I got into this wormhole of like religion brainstorming, I can't talk. Great, I'm doing a podcast and I can't talk. But really, it brought me back to high school and like high school religion class. Now, the main thing I took away from religion is people like, they have a sense of like belonging to something and believing in something as a whole. And I think it helps a lot of people for like having hope and like having a purpose. And another big thing I think is having an idea of what's waiting for them on the other side, or when they die, or however you want to interpret that, right? But in that, there are a lot of rules with religions too, right? Now, this is just me talking out loud, so stay with me. But, like, why are there so many religions and gods and etc. if there's only one answer to all this, right? Chances are, mathematically speaking, not even mathematically speaking, this is just common sense. Only one person, religion, idea, etc. is right. And we don't know which one, because no one knows what happens when you die, because you die. So in thinking that, I personally think the way, like, I should just live my life as like a good person, do good, be kind, be authentic, be yourself, be the best version of yourself. Obviously, you're gonna make decisions and make bad decisions sometimes, but like, if it's just like, oh, I told Christy about what Veronica said about her and that wasn't good. I don't think it's like that kind of, like, obviously that's fine, but, well, it's not fine, but it's not going to be like, oh, well, you told Christy about that, so now you're not a good person. No, that's not how it works. Anyways, but because if there is something after this, and we don't just die, because, again, that's a possibility to be like, goodbye at the end, see you later, but whoever or whatever we encounter after this, I think just being a good, kind person will get you to wherever we are meant to be after this. Which boggles my mind, going back to these rules that the religions have, where like the Catholic Church is against same-sex marriage, or Jehovah's Witness can't have blood transfusions, or the Amish can't have tattoos. Like, why the rules? Why does this matter? Right? Like, I could think if there's like, okay, I would think if there's, which I'm not saying there isn't, or is, because I have no idea, but if there is a God or a being or a spirit or whatever this is, do they really care if I have a tattoo, I drink alcohol, I had sex before marriage, or I have a girlfriend instead of a boyfriend? Like, to be honest, I don't really think they do. I think whoever, whatever, if there is something, they, them, he, she, it doesn't, like, I don't think they give a fuck. The only thing is, have you been a good person? Did you have good intentions in your life? Like, so that being said, why are there so many religions? This is, like, this, I'm just mind blown, because obviously I have no answers. This is just open conversation. So I hope, like, no one's taking offense to anything that I'm saying. This is a wormhole of just brainstorming and thinking, and I want to educate myself and have like an open, like, if anyone wants to have an open conversation, like a positive open conversation about it, or if you could educate me, like, please 100% message me, and maybe we can like record something together, because this like fascinates me. I want to hear from you guys. Like, the whole point of this podcast is about learning and brainstorming and thinking, and just really, guys, open conversation about stuff that runs through my head. Also, like, I'll do like a little question thing on my story. I want to like book some guests in, because now that like COVID restrictions are lifting up, people are more inclined to like, let's do a podcast outside. And like, I did one with Emily, but like these are people I'm seeing, so it's different. But like to like reach out to other people and businesses, such as like, literally could be anyone. Like I have connections. So if you want to hear from like a medium or a midwife or even like an old lady, literally anyone, as well as any topic you want to hear with that person. Message me or answer my story, answer my story, not my DM. Ugh. DM me, message me, answer my story question thing that I'm going to put on. But yes, that's all I have time for today, because my baby's waking up and I gotta put her back to bed. So that's just life, guys. Anyways, so I'm going to leave you off here. The song of the week is Be Kind by my girl Halsey. I love her and I love this song. So enjoy, guys. I will keep the reno posts coming because countertops are supposed to be coming in this week. Hallelujah. And the sink's being put in this week, and some of my furniture's coming, so it's gonna be a big week for me, guys. Anyways, talk to you next week. Love you, and I will see you later. See you guys. Bye.